Billie Eilish is one of the biggest pop stars of her generation. Her influence is all over modern pop music. She has changed the look and sound of pop music forever. Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell was born in Los Angeles, California on December 18, 2001. Her and her brother Phineas were homeschooled, a decision her parents made to spend time with them and give them the freedom to pursue their interests. Their parents encouraged them to express themselves and explore whatever they wanted, including art, dancing, and acting. Billie also performed at talent shows and joined the Los Angeles Children's Chorus at age 8. Billie grew up listening to the Beatles, Justin Bieber, Green Day, the 1975, Linkin Park, and Lana Del Rey, which gave her a diverse taste in music. She wrote her first song at age 11 for her mother's songwriting class. In 2015, at 13 years old, Billie began working on songs with her brother Phineas, who had been writing and producing for several years and had his own band called The Slightlies. The first songs they recorded together were called She's Broken and Fingers Crossed. Also in 2015, Billie recorded the song Ocean Eyes. Phineas had originally created it for his band, but gave it to her when her dance teacher asked them to write a song for her choreography. They posted the song on SoundCloud and went viral overnight, receiving several 100,000 listens in 2 weeks, which was huge in those days. The song showcased Billie's angelic voice and Phineas's minimalist production, which was a great blend that appealed to the youth. Coming from the loud and bright sounds of the early 2010s, she was ushering in a new era of dark, soft, and depressing pop music. In January 2016, Billie signed to the A&R company Platoon. Platoon is an A&R and music distribution company owned by Apple, specializing in packaging emerging artists before they get a major label contract. On January 23, 2016, Billie and Phineas released 6 Feet Under through SoundCloud as her second single. She was building a loyal fan base, which attracted major labels, and in August 2016, she was signed to Darkroom and Interscope Records. Billie also had a distinctive fashion sense, wearing oversized and colorful clothes. Her marketing was more like a SoundCloud rapper than a pop star. She even performs like a rapper. Following the success of Ocean Eyes, Billie released Bellier on February 24, 2017. Billie released her debut EP Don't Smile at Me on August 11, 2017. The EP established Billie as a rising star in the alternative pop scene, with her lyrics exploring themes of loneliness, insecurity, and depression, which resonated with Gen Z. Even her logo was designed to be easily drawn on a desk. It debuted on number 185 on the Billboard 200 a month and a half after its release, peaking at number 14 in its 56th charting week. Billie then embarked on a Don't Smile at Me tour throughout October 2017. Her sound fit into the scream-based genre, consisting of largely mid-tempo melancholic pop, innovating on the Lana Del Rey sound. In February 2018, Billie embarked on her second headlining concert tour, the Where's My Mind tour, which concluded in April 2018. On April 19, 2018, her collaboration with Khalid, Lovely, was released as a single, and now has 2.3 billion streams on Spotify, and is in the top 20 most streamed songs of all time. In early January 2019, Don't Smile at Me reached 1 billion streams on Spotify, making her the youngest artist to do so. It now has more than 8 billion streams. That month, Billie released Bury a Friend as the third single from her debut album. She dedicated the song to her friend XXXTentacion, who passed away around that time. Billie then released her debut studio album When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go on March 29, 2019. It debuted on number 1 on the Billboard 200 with 313,000 album equivalent units, becoming the best-selling album of that year in the US. The album showcased Billie's versatility and creativity, blending genres like pop, rock, hip-hop, electronic, and indie. The content shows Billie's personal struggles and fears, such as the pressures of fame, mental health, and relationships. Billie broke the record for the most simultaneously charting Hot 100 songs by a female artist with 14, after almost every song from the album charted on the Hot 100. Bad Guy peaked on number 1, ending Lil Nas X's record-breaking 19 weeks on number 1 with Old Town Road. She became the first artist born in the 2000s to have a number 1 single. Bad Guy was 2019's best-selling single globally, selling 19.5 million units in a year. Her popularity gave rise to a lot of clones and copycats, as she was now the blueprint for most up-and-coming artists. On November 13, 2019, she released her next single, Everything I Wanted. In the same month, Billie was crowned 2019's Billboard Woman of the Year. At the 62nd Grammy Awards, she became the youngest person to win the 4 main categories: Best New Artist, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Album of the Year in the same year. Then the Where Do We Go World Tour began in Miami on March 9, 2020, and ran for 2 more shows, before she had to end the tour prematurely due to the pandemic. She then won 3 Billboard Music Awards on October 24 for Top Female Artist, Top Billboard 200 Album, and Top New Artist. At the 63rd Grammy Awards, she took home 2 Grammys for Best Song Written for Visual Media and Record of the Year for Everything I Wanted. She unveiled her new look on her British Vogue cover, a new look for a new era. That caused a lot of controversy on the internet, as her fans were disappointed in her for showing off her body. Billie started off her new era when she released her second studio album, Happier Than Ever, on July 30, 2021. It debuted on number 1 on the Billboard 200 with 238,000 album equivalent units a few weeks before its release, with over 1 million pre-ads. The album broke Apple Music's record for the most pre-saved album ever. The album's release was preceded by 5 singles: My Future, Therefore I Am, Your Power, Lost Cause, and NDA, and was accompanied by the title track on December 2, 2021. Billie then released her EP Guitar Songs on July 21, 2022. It was greatly received by fans and critics. Billie Eilish changed the sound of pop music by breaking the rules and conventions of the genre. She created a new pop perspective that was authentic, original, and daring. She challenged the stereotypes and expectations of what a pop star should look like, sound like, and act like. She used her voice as an instrument, experimenting with different sounds. She also used her lyrics as a way of expressing her emotions and opinions. She used her music as a way of connecting with her fans and inspiring them to be themselves. She has proven that pop music can be anything you want it to be. She has shown that it's not just about catchy hooks and dance beats. It's also about artistry and expression.